Hello and welcome to the latest episode in the Rex Room. I'm your host Supriti Batra, and today we have Shivaditya Barjatia, a prominent Indian influencer specializing in travel, lifestyle, and automobiles. With substantial following on his Instagram, he shares his experiences through travel, luxury lifestyle, and automobiles. Welcome, Shiv. How are you today, Shiv?
I am good. Thank you so much. I'm very excited for this one.
Pleasure is all ours, Shiv. Thank you for being here. So let's dive into the questions.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, tell me which destination has left an incredible mark on you and why?
I would want to say that being a travel influencer, there are multiple destinations. But the one place that stays with me is Javai.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like if you've ever heard of a place called Javai in Rajasthan.
Yes.
It's a beautiful place where you find all the wildlife, the nature, like one of the best escapes that I've been to in the recent times.
Wow, that sounds very exciting and interesting. I haven't explored too much of
You should.
it. Yeah, definitely. How do you balance spontaneity and planning in your travel adventures?
You know, one thing I've always believed in is that all your planned trips are itineraries
Mm-hmm.
and all the unplanned trips are your memories.
Oh.
Like all the adventure that you get
Yeah.
out of the travel, the last minute planning.
Right.
So I think it's a balance of both. Like once you leave on a road trip and you start planning out things, and the next thing that you do is like probably, okay, I should stay here. And so sometimes it gets tough, but it's one of the best things that you do being a traveler.
Yeah, because you're kind of planning on the way and on the go, and things are happening, and there's spontaneity in it.
It's always there. You know, the spontaneity bit is the thing that you will always remember. The planned trips and everything, you look at the itineraries.
Yeah.
But you remember the things that you've actually done. Like, you never planned on going on a vacation at a place.
Right.
And you end up being to a place where you wanted to experience something.
Right.
And you remember that like years later. So that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's a good insight. Can you share a travel mishap that turned into a memorable experience?
I think I've had a lot of mishaps that way.
Because you do spontaneous more.
That's I think one bit that I always end up being in. Like recently I went to this place called Chiang Mai in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole planned trip, it looked like, okay, the place looks very amazing and I booked my stay. When I went to the place, I was like, okay, where did I end up being?
Okay.
Yeah, so I just ended up checking another place, a glamping zone that I did not even think I'd ever go to.
Okay.
Because that place, not in glamping, is a place that you don't really want to visit. It's something that happens by chance because it's away from the city. You drive in a 2.5 hour traffic zone. And believe me, Thailand mein traffic hota hai.
बहुत होता है.
So when you end up going to the place, you know, the river is flowing, you find a glamping zone where you've got all your bathtubs, jacuzzis, inside, outside.
Wow.
So a mishap that turned into once in a lifetime experience in the recent times was not in glamping.
Oh, that's a very interesting experience. Okay, you also do lifestyle. So, what does a typical day in your life book look like when you're not traveling?
Sure, you bought difficult, but one of the best parts, okay, because you know, once you're traveling, you're always on the go.
Yeah.
Okay, you've come back, you have some place you want to visit again. But you know, when you're back, sometimes you become so used to the fact that again, मेरे को सुबह 6 बजे उठना है, मुझे जाके कोई destination explore करना है, कुछ देखना है, मुझे sunrises देखना है बहुत शौक है.
Okay.
So going to a place at 6 a.m. on a mountain or near a beach and finding the sunset or the sunrise, that's a habit. But once you come back home, thoda slow feel hota hai. But you know, you enjoy that comfort of home as well. Home cooked food.
So, a morning coffee and
Exactly.
just a relaxed day.
100%.
Okay. How do you incorporate wellness and self-care in your busy schedule?
Yeah, that's one difficult thing because you know, once you're exploring, you don't really know the lifestyle, where you're eating, what you're eating. You know,
And you tend to eat everything
tend
when
to
you're out.
overeat. Yeah. So when you're out, you think यार घर जाके burn कर देंगे calories तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, calories से control हो जाएंगी. So you need to actually think like, okay, today if I'm gonna have a good meal, so tomorrow I might end up skipping a meal, give yourself an intermittent fasting, or sometimes, you know, control on your alcohol, your sugar intakes. So that's the
Kind
wellness
of-
bit.
Kind of trying to balance it out. So,
And as much as possible, stay near the nature.
Yeah, that really, brings in calm, and that kind of builds you to the next day.
That's how it is. And
Yeah.
that's, I think, one of the best parts is like once, like when you're young, you start thinking, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go out clubbing, partying or something. But as you start growing a little older, you realize, yeah, I think nature explore karna better idea. Like you would want to sit by the beach.
You mature up on your
Exactly.
vacations as
Vacations as well.
Right. Okay, what are your go-to fashion staples for both your comfort and style?
Quite a tough question. Quite. Yeah. I mean, because when you end up picking up your clothes and everything, especially me being a tall person,
Yeah.
finding clothes is sometimes a task.
Task, I'm sure.
But sometimes my go-to brand has been Snitch of late. I used to be a Zara person, but then this Indian brand.
Yes, Snitch is doing really well. Yes.
Yeah, so you should.
Okay, by the way, we are not getting paid for Snitch. Buy Snitch.
It's an honest opinion.
Yes.
So you can actually go and buy Snitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a comfortable shirt with your trousers, or a comfortable shirt with jeans, or
it actually depends on the destination. Sometimes when you are in the wild, you would want to wear something on the brighter side of the clothes. And sometimes you want to wear something that's a dark shade, like a green shade on the beach or something. So it's always dependent on the place
where
you're
you
visiting.
are, and if you're at home, just your PJs are the best.
And the best way.
Yeah.
The comfort way.
The comfort.
Don't go by the side of me being informal, so honestly. It's just a thing.
It's just a thing,
Yeah.
right? Let's dive into a little bit on your automobile segment, because you do a lot content on automobile as well. What sparked your interest in automobiles, and how has it evolved over time?
So, as kids, boys mostly have grown up playing with the Hot Wheels cars.
Yeah, the bikes
then
and the
I
Hot
was
Wheels.
fortunate enough to be blessed with watching all the Fast and Furious movies.
Okay.
So Paul Walker was my inspiration. All the cars and car races and
Yes.
the drifting sessions.
Yes.
Always, that was something that intrigued me. Like, I want to watch this car. Okay, this is a new car, new edition, new variant. And then gradually it became a part of my profession, where I started enjoying cars, watching them, exploring them. So technology evolved.
So do you also go to these auto expos that happen?
100%.
I think
Since I was a school kid till date,
Hmm.
Auto Expo is one place I every year make a point to go.
Yeah. What was the latest find in your auto expo this year?
I think probably the Tata. The Tata,
Yeah.
they've introduced the Sierra. Sierra, if you call it Tata Sierra.
Okay.
The EV section, Tata was definitely lacking a bit in it.
Yeah.
But the car looks fabulous.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, which car or bike has been your favorite to review or experience?
I would want to give it to BMW M2. Because no matter how many cars you drive and everything, there's always a manual car person when you want to know somebody. So there's a profound saying, not a very good one, the 3 legs and 3 pedals for a race car.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So BMW M2 takes it away, hands down.
And a bike? Or you don't do too many bikes?
Not experienced too many, but recently I've been having my eye on the Z900 by Kawasaki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, how do you stay updated with the latest trends in the automobile industry?
I think I follow a lot of trends based on the YouTube channels, YouTube recommendations. And then you have your Pinterest that works well everywhere. So whatever you want to know, whatever places you want to explore. So that's my go-to place.
And automobiles as well?
Yes, and having watched the car and bike show every weekend.
Oh,
You
yes.
stay updated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who has been your biggest inspiration in your journey as a content creator?
I wish I could take one name.
I'm
but
sure there'll be multiple. We'd love to know.
I would want to give it to 2 guys who actually inspired me to do content. One has been Sam Kolder,
Okay.
and second has been Ben TK. Like my inspiration when it comes to cinematic travel visuals and everything. Every time you watch these guys, the videos, they have a new concept. So it's just not a video. A 10-minute video for us probably would be like, okay, I'm watching this video for a 10-minute thing or something. but it's a visual experience they provide you. Like you're sitting at home, you're watching the city in a video. So it turns out to be something really amazing all the time.
Okay.
So these two guys actually inspired me.
Oh, that's fantastic. So do you kind of imbibe what they say sometimes? Do you take
A lot
inspiration of
times.
certain content that they would have created sometimes?
A lot of times. I mean, I never saw India or Banaras the way I saw it in a video called Magic of India by Ben TK.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see that, it's a visual experience. Like he's taking you through the ghats, he's showing you the Indian heritage.
Mm-hmm.
You end up seeing that, you explore the cities of old Delhi.
Mm.
So it was an immersive experience that actually made me think, okay, yaar, सारा international travel नहीं कर सकते. I mean, if you think about traveling, it cannot always be like, okay, I'm going to an international destination or something.
That looks fancy, but then there's so much that is there within India, I believe.
Yeah, I think India could be the only country, if you talk about it, it has got all kinds of landscapes. You
Yes.
talk about a plateau, we've got the Deccan.
Yes.
You talk about lakes, we've got places. You talk about beaches, we've got a lot of them.
Yeah.
And you talk about mountains, we have the Himalayas.
Yeah.
So, and yes, the desert comes with Rajasthan. So, you know, if you see every place, it has a story. It has a cultural significance. Every 10 kilometers, a new place, a new story.
Yeah.
So when you say that about India, a lot of perspectives have changed when I've traveled locally. So I used to think, okay, I can find this thing only here. Northeast जाके देखो यार, Meghalaya. I don't know if you've been to Meghalaya,
I haven't
but
been
you
too
should
much.
go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've heard a lot about the Northeast. It's
Like the Doki
extremely
River.
scenic.
Yeah, so you know the perspective has changed a lot since I've traveled to different destinations, like the Doki River.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very less explored place.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see the waters, they look as transparent as they could ever be. Yeah. Plus, if you see, like, when you hear about Rajasthan, the desert, the only thing would come to your mind would be Lal Mas hota hai yaar wahan. But
Yeah, Jaisalmer, Jodhpur, and Jaipur, and you know the much talked about cities.
You know, too many traditions have gone missing. Too many parts of heritage have gone missing.
Yeah.
In a way that we have not cared to explore enough. When I talk about traveling to places, we might have traveled to places. But again, if I tell you about a beach, you might again come up to me with Island or Langkawi in Malaysia. That would be a thing. But how many people have actually been to the backwaters of Kerala?
Yeah.
The Alleppey. So yes, I think we must explore locally as well.
Yeah. So do you intend to do a lot more on local this coming winter?
I would love to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I have shot so many videos on snowfall in Kashmir. So a lot of people have told me Kashmir is beautiful, go there in the summers and everything. But many winters mein jo Kashmir experience kiya, that's a story, a separate story on its own.
Yeah, I'm sure. Great. How do you handle the pressures of maintaining an online presence?
I think I would not call it a pressure. I think you start loving the process. You do something. I mean, when you create content, when you decide to become a creator, it looks like, okay, it's a very easy thing. यार 15 second, 30 second की reel है, 45 second की reel है, 3-minute videos आ गए हैं जो IGTV हुआ करता था कभी. So we think यार it looks very easy कि camera के सामने बैठे हो. But a lot of planning goes into it.
Right.
A lot of things, right from what you're wearing. I'm sure you must be
Yes,
resonating with it.
absolutely.
Right from what you're wearing to what places you're going to, what you want to show.
To what angles you want to
Exactly.
shoot, whether it is looking aesthetic or not.
It's always, I wouldn't say it's a pressure, it's something that you start enjoying after a while. It might look like, okay, the video has something here, एक destination है. बहुत अच्छी लग रही है. And there are, trust me, I've seen places जो मेरे camera में वो justice, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, when you see the place and you try to capture it.
Exactly.
Right.
So, but then again, pressure hota hai, but I think it's a part of it. It makes you grow. The pressure that's always there, you will end up doing 2 things better tomorrow with the same pressure.
But is there also a pressure that, okay, you constantly have to keep making that content to post? That's also another added pressure, I believe.
I don't call it a pressure. I would say it's a part of your routine. I mean, if you have to go to work tomorrow, you'll have to wake up eventually,
And do it.
get ready and do it, right? So, if you enjoy that process, it becomes effortless. The same way when I talk about content creation, if you enjoy what you're making, I mean, there are 2 aspects to it. If you think, okay, yaar, mere views itne hain, mere followers itne ho rahe hain, yaar, yahan mera video trending ho paega, nahi ho paega, that's something मेरे भी दिमाग में आता है, I'm not gonna say मुझे नहीं होता, but then once you enjoy that, once you get into that vibe कि you're enjoying this place, you are loving what you're seeing, you will definitely end up coming with something amazing.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Hmm.
What advice would you give to aspiring influencers in your niche?
Here there's only one advice I would give. Be consistent and be patient and be grateful.
Yes, that is true. You know, it is a very big patience game. Content.
You never
creation.
know. You know, there are times where you would be expecting you're doing a piece of content where you would put in your 100, 200% into it. And you're like, okay, this looks so amazing.
So amazing.
But you don't get that sort of a response. But you know, even if you watch movies, like I'm a big time movie person. There are movies that we went to the theaters probably and thought they were big time failures.
Yeah.
And then today, if you watch those movies, people are like, you know, this is a cult classic. We've forgotten this movie. You know, we should have watched this movie. Movies are being re-released.
Right.
So you never know the timing of the universe.
Let's have some fun now. I'll do some rapid fire with you.
Let's go.
Okay. Mountains or beaches?
Beaches.
Beaches. Vintage cars or modern superbikes?
Vintage cars, anything.
Cars. Solo travel or group adventures?
I would say anonymous travel.
Anonymous travel. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, early morning drives or late night cruises?
Can I choose both?
Well, you can. Luxury hotels or comfy homestays?
Again, I would say both.
Both.
Comfy homestays is my thing. Luxury, definitely.
Yeah.
But you know, you want to be a backpacker sometimes. You want to enjoy places. You want to explore locally, not just be at a hotel.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Convertible or SUV?
Sedans.
City life or countryside retreats?
Countryside retreats, any day.
Okay. Road trip playlist would be classic rock or EDM?
Can I choose Bollywood?
Yes, I would love to choose Bollywood myself. Okay, traveling light or packing extras?
Traveling light.
Traveling light? Oh,
yeah.
I'm a contrary. I pack so much extra all the time.
मेरे पास shopping के लिए space रहेगा.
उसके लिए extra bag होना चाहिए.
Again, it's a choice.
Yes, that's right. Documenting your experiences or living in the moment?
Living in the moment, any day.
But then you need to also document them, don't you?
Sure.
Because that's what your content is all about.
It is, but if you see a lot of my content pieces, they're not being planned. Like I did a road trip to Rajasthan, 9 days, 3,200 kilometers. You won't really want to believe me if I say कि 1 घंटे पहले मैंने trip plan किया. I went to my cupboard. मुझे जो ऊपर से कपड़े दिख रहे थे, I packed them. That is one trip I can never. It's something that stays with me right now also. So 3,000 kilometers, 9 days.
Wow.
Different cities. So unplanned any day.
Okay. Great. So Shiv, you've been traveling to so many places. Tell me a little bit more about the food that you would have had there, some experiences on food, maybe on some special drink that you would have experienced. Let's talk about that.
Okay, that's gonna be a very long conversation.
that's what we're here
because,
for.
you know, as much as I'm not a foodie, I'm a total foodie.
Okay.
Like, so I love exploring food. At the same time, I'm sometimes very hesitant. यार मैं Thailand जाके Indian खा सकता हूँ, by the way.
वो बहुत Indians करते हैं, I guess.
But you know, I love exploring the local cuisines as well. And sometimes, you know, it's not always food, beverages. Like Manali, I don't know if you heard about something called Lugdi in Manali.
No, I haven't.
In winters, it's something made out of rice.
Okay.
So it's one beverage that I tried. But यार ये इतनी पॉपुलर है क्यों नहीं? मतलब it might sound like कि यार ये beverage सुनने में बहुत अच्छी लग रही है. Because it's something new. And you know, Indians especially, sometimes me also, travel करता है ना, साथ में Old Monk की bottle चाहिए होती है सबको यार. Because you know, सर्दी से ज़्यादा Old Monk का stress मुझे बहुत रहा है. But then you end up realizing यार locally मैंने जाके इतनी चीजें try करी हैं at different places. You know, Thailand में I've tried so many things. We tend to think that Thailand is a coastal region, or like if you talk about Malaysia, you will find it to be a coastal region. Or if you want to travel to the hills, you will think कि यार यहाँ पे probably seafood कैसा मिलेगा, या यहाँ पे आपके cuisines कैसे मिलेंगे. I've tried good sushis in Dharamshala, and believe me when I say it.
Really?
Yes.
But then do you also, when you're traveling, try and explore more about the local cuisine to eat what what is probably cooked in their daily homes and not the fancy stuff that's generally there?
100%. Because almost like we are Delhiites, तो दिल्ली वालों के लिए हर चीज के लिए दिल्ली में जगह बनी हुई है. There's
Correct.
not a food that you won't find here.
Correct.
But when you're traveling, food comes with a story. It comes with something called a heritage.
Right.
So if you see, like for example, if you would think, yeah, Rajasthan is gonna be very hot. So you would think, yeah, यहाँ के लोग मसाला कैसे खा सकते हैं इतना? And at the same place, you'll find something called lal mas or jangli mas, which might sound something, यार इतनी गर्मी में कैसे खा सकते हैं कैसे? But people over 1,000 years, if you see,
yes,
they had nothing sort of an air conditioner.
Right.
Electricity नहीं होती थी. If
Right.
you think about on those grounds, those people had their traditional ways of having the food customized as per the weather. Like if it's winters, they're having something that might make them feel warm. And at the same time, summers उन लोगों ने हमसे ज़्यादा comfortably survive करी है without air conditioners. It's not like climate change. We might talk of it, but it might be something that has been there over a period of time. Like I have a theory. Like we feel AC feels very comfortable. AC बंद हुआ, we end up thinking, यार, how are we gonna survive? But there are people who survive different difficult temperatures and places we don't even know of. Like Russia has minus 60 degrees.
Correct.
Dras in India has a temperature of minus 52 degrees. Same time, we have a place called Sikar or Junjunu. जहाँ summers extremely hot जाएंगे 58, 59 degrees. Winters would be minus 4. So, इतनी ज़्यादा varied temperature में people are surviving, people are living.
Yeah, I think when you start living at a place, your body gets accustomed. The food, like you mentioned, is specifically for those temperatures. And even the beverages, like you're saying, are,
Everything, every place has a food, every food has a story.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Shiv, tell me, what are your plans, upcoming plans? Where are you planning more of international? Are you planning more of India? And if India, where in India? And international, where in?
I would say both.
Both.
There's one thing I've always believed in life. Too many places to explore. Too many places to explore, too less days to live.
So is there something specific on your list right now?
Nothing as such. This year I was planning to do Leh Ladakh, but that's not about it. I want to do Sri Lanka at the same time. So when you're a traveler, you're always confused. मैं next कहाँ जा सकता हूँ? Bucket list destination definitely has to be Antarctica.
Yeah. Oh yes, that's one place even that's there on my bucket list for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think.
Penguins like आ सकता हूँ.
Right. Talking about your automobile segment once again. What do you think is the future of EVs, and do you really think that they're going to be sustaining themselves with the kind of batteries that we are talking about?
I think eventually we'll evolve to that level. Like if we think about the roadmap we have in India, especially, the future looks like EVs to me, because they're coming up with charging stations and everything. Although it's eventually the initial stage we are in right now. So in the initial stage, it's like we don't find a lot of places, there's the power load, but they're evolving with time. The EVs are evolving. So
I think yes, the right technology is also coming through in the.
But always a petrol head.
Yeah, I guess that's true. How old were you when you started doing your content creation? How many years it has been?
12 साल होने
12 साल होने वाले.
12 साल हो रहे हैं मेरे को. मई में ही हो रहे हैं. Thank you. मैंने स्टार्टेड तब तो कुछ भी नहीं था.
तब तो सिर्फ फोटो डलती थी इंस्टाग्राम पे और
यार आप इंस्टाग्राम बात करो, मैं फेसबुक के जमाने में फेसबुक कम्युनिटीज, फेसबुक पेजेस और कुछ जमाने सही हूँ मैं. स्क्रैप बुक्स हुआ करती थी मेरे पास बहुत. But that's how social media evolved, and it actually gave people a synergy. Like if you go back 20 साल पहले लोग जाते थे तो म्यूजियम्स के बाहर ना बुक्स मिलती थी. If you remember, books, people would collect them. Okay, I'll go back with a story. 20 साल पहले. I'll have something to remember about this place. Cameras itna evolve हुए, smartphones में cameras evolve होते चले गए.
Correct. The whole
vlogging cameras have been introduced from the generation of I would say technology जितनी evolve हुई है ना, it's given us something to think about every single day. Like if you see, there was a time when we had phone. And the phone would be as big as carrying a bag for you.
Yeah, yes, true.
So today, if you see, phones have become very sleek,
Sleek and smart
camera
and the kind
friendly. You know, today the world is all AI.
Right.
Today, anything that you say, you have it on your phone.
Correct.
Jobs have become easier. A lot of things have become a lot more easier. So technology world, for example, nobody thought ऊपर आज यहाँ से 200 feet ऊपर से वीडियो कैसे दिखेगी. Probably somebody, even in movies, if they would think hiring a helicopter with a person doing the camera.
The camera
stuff.
moves. Yes.
Today you don't even know where they exist. You have drones for
drones for everything.
You see all the views, all the landscapes that you see, the drones. They end up giving such a beautiful picture.
Yeah. Beautiful shots you can capture.
Exactly.
So I think the content creation game has also changed because of the kind of technology and the kind of equipment that you are getting.
It has
today.
opened up a lot more possibilities.
Right.
Like today, if I want to talk about something that's an immersive experience, the VR experience, or if I talk about a video that I'm shooting, smartphones और कैमरा गेम आज दोनों चीजें compete कर सकती हैं. Like there was a time अगर आपको पिक्चर चाहिए, आपको एक DSLR वाले भैया चाहिए. So you know, back in time, my father used to have a Canon and a Sony. Then he had a Sony camera. Then I thought probably someday I'll buy that Sony camera. But I eventually ended up having a Sony smartphone before the camera. And then now again I've got to the Sony camera. Because there are things, you know, there's a constant comparison. If I'm shooting with a smartphone today, it becomes easy, you know, मैं अपने messages पे I want to click a picture and I want to send it to someone. At the same time, I want a cinematic experience to be documented.
Correct.
So both the ways, you know, technology gets you confused sometimes, but it helps you elevate in a way.
Right.
Like today, if I want to do a content piece, like if I want to shoot right now, a video out here, I might think of my smartphone as the first thing.
Right.
But the next moment, I might end up thinking about my camera, a vlogging camera, or an action camera, or a drone for that sake. So, you know,
and as a content creator, I think you need to explore all you know, ways that you can create this content. Then that's what it makes it more engaging and more creative.
Always, you know, if you see pictures, like when social media started for us.
Right.
It was about pictures.
It was all about pictures.
All about pictures. You know, today, and if you look at food videos especially.
Yes.
You know, वो जब तड़का लग रहा होता है या कोई grill कर रहा होता है तो वो जो एकदम से smoke दिख रहा है and वो sound add हो रहा है. So the only part missing is probably the smell or the taste of it, and you want to try that.
Right.
So that's how it evolved in marketing, it evolved in technology. But you know, that's something which has been a beautiful transformation.
I think it's helping all the content creators as
100%.
much. Great.